जान।
Yes, 35 participants are present. Yes, we will start our class.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want everyone to mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And whenever the questions are asked, then you can answer. So in the previous classes, we have discussed about the different life process, right? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
In the
ma'am.
previous classes, we have discussed about the different life processes, right? That is
Yes, ma'am.
the different organs which are involved in the digestive system, as well as excretory system, as well as the respiratory system. That is in the chapter 1. That is the life process chapter. Even in the grade 9, we have studied about the cells. We have studied about the tissues, as well as how these tissues, cells, organs, organisms are formed. So that is nothing but a flow chart wherein the cells combines to form tissues combines to form organ, organs combine to form the organ system, and organ system finally leads to formation of a single organ. So let us take some of the examples which we see in our day-to-day life. For example, I'm getting a disturbance. Please mute yourself. So let us discuss some of the examples which we see in our day-to-day life. For example, a small baby growing up into an adult, right? So there are certain changes wherein the growth, you can see the growth in the particular baby, right? The different changes are there. One example is the growth, right? Even in case of the height, so many hormones are responsible for all the changes of this, that is from the adult, that is from the baby to the adult. That is one example. So coming to the next example is, so when you're going to touch a hot object, right? When you're touching a hot object, you feel like a sensation, you respond to this, you respond to that particular example. As soon as you get the hot sensation, you will remove your hand. So there is also certain change. So there is some response to the external environment. That is why you remove your hand. That is one more example. I'm saying the example. You just listen to the example and later you have to say me what are the changes you observe in the different types of example. So the first example is a baby changing into an adult. The second example is when you're touching a hot object. So there is a certain response. So based on that response, you will react. And coming to the third one, a simple example, for example, I am teaching you, right? So there is certain messages which is transferred from me to the students. So who is telling me to teach? So which are the organs involved in this type of the teaching? So who is telling me to teach the particular subject? Who is giving me the message that I should teach, I should speak, I should be quiet, right? So there are certain changes in all the three types of example. Now let me know what are the changes you can see in the first example. The first one is a baby changing into an adult. So can anyone answer? So what are the changes you observe there? As I mentioned, it is one is a growth. So there is a growth in an organism. By the growth, you can identify there is certain changes from the baby to adult. Next. May I know the organs?
Hormonal change.
Response to stimuli.
Yes, response to stimuli, exactly. The next one is hormones. Yes, next. Only two changes which you can observe. The next example, touching an hot object. That is exactly again the response
to stimuli.
Yes, that is response to stimulus. Coming to the third one, I am teaching you. That is one more example. So which is the organ responsible for the
Brain.
Yes, exactly.
Brain.
The brain is responsible.
Development of the brain.
Yes, development of the brain as well as the brain. So as you know, there are the different nerves which are connected to the brain, to all the organs of the body, right? So the brain is the messenger which sends the messages for all these types of activities. The hormones, only hormones are involved. Organs, is it necessary for all these types of changes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, organs are also involved. Organs are responsible. Hormones are responsible. And the brain is also the responsible agent for sending the messages, right? So these are the main introductory concepts for the chapter control and coordination. So today in this class, I am going to teach you the chapter, that is chapter 2, control and coordination. So one more example, as I mentioned, it is control and coordination. We have just given all these types of example. And one more example, as just imagine a tiger approaching you. So what you will do?
Run.
Yes, exactly, you will run. So who is sending you the message to run?
Brain.
Brain.
Brain. From the brain, it has to be, the message has to be passed to that particular organ. So at that time, which is the organ responsible here?
Leg.
Leg.
Brain.
Yes, from the brain, it is passed through the legs and you will start running. So your leg will be involved, so you'll start running. So is that the introductory concept clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, so when you come across this concept, first thing we are going to study is the nervous system. As you know, very important is the nerves. The nerves are connected to all the different parts of the body, and you can see
Neurons.
yes, that is the neuron which you have studied in grade 9. That is which comes under the nervous tissue or the nervous system. So which consisted of neuron. What is that neuron? A single unit of what?
Nerve tissue.
Yes, a single unit of the nervous tissue. It is called as the neuron. So can you see the picture displayed here? So which consisted of that is the nerves. So you can see the different nerves in the part of the body from the brain as well as all the parts of the body. Can you see the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
From the top of the body to the bottom, right? Yes, let's study about the nervous system now. So as you have been studied in grade 9, so that is the nervous system, that is a single unit. This is a neuron, right? So the neuron consisted of, so which are the parts of the neuron?
Axon, dendrites.
Axon, dendrites,
Nerve
nucleus, cell body, nerve endings.
Yes, it consisted of the nucleus, right? It consisted of the cell body.
Cell body, axon,
Right,
dendrite,
axon, nerve endings.
nerve endings.
Yes, consisted of the axon, dendrites, cytoplasm, nucleus, as well as the cell body. So in the grade 9, we have just studied about the information gets transferred from the one neuron to the other neuron, right? So which carries
Nerve
the nerve
impulses.
yes, electrical impulses or the nerve impulses, right? So when you come
Yes, ma'am.
across a grade 10, so we will study in detail. So for example, from where the electrical nerve impulses gets transferred and what is the role of the axon and from where the signals passes and how it gets transferred to the different organs. So when you come across the structure of neuron, you can see the structure of the neuron here. The first one is the entire structure of the neuron, and the second one is only the neuron which is consisting of the
Cell body.
only the cell body. That is the detailed picture of the cell body, which consisted of the nucleus, cytoplasm, right? So you can also see the dendrites, which is connected to the cell body. So when you come across the information, so the first, as you know, the information from our surrounding, that will be detected by the specialized tips. So the information which is from the surrounding, which will be specialized by the tips. Which are the tips? That is nothing but the dendritic tips. So there we get the information. From that information, it is passed to the receptors. What do you mean by receptors?
The part which receives the information.
Yes, exactly. The
Take
ones
the
which is
information.
yes, which is receiving the information, those are the receptors. For example, we can just say the sense organs. As of now, the sense organs will be the receptors, which is receiving the signals.
Skin.
So from the surrounding, the information is taken by the dendritic tip. Then it is passed through the receptors. The receptors, either it may be any of the sense organs. So I'm just mentioning it as the receptors. From that receptors, that is completely acquired by the dendrites. So after coming to the dendrites, so from the dendrites, it reaches to the cell body. From the dendrite, it comes to the cell body, and then it goes to the axon. Axon, you can see from here, it reaches to the axon, and at the end of the axon, you will be receiving the electrical impulse. What do you mean by electrical impulse? That is nothing but the message. So
Oh,
that
okay.
electrical impulse from the axon, it is passed or it is released. It is released in the form of chemicals. That is the process wherein we say it is nothing but the gap or the synapse. So synapse or the gap, it is nothing but from the axon, the electrical impulses, it is released through the form of chemical. So what are the chemicals responsible, or which are the chemicals which is present in the axon, wherein it sends the messages? It is otherwise it is also called as, the chemicals are called as the neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are responsible for transferring the message from the axon to the next dendritic tip. So in short, we can say that from the surrounding, the messages are received to the dendritic tip, right? Then it comes to the receptors. After the receptors, it is acquired completely by the dendrite. Then it moves to the cell body, right? After moving into the cell body, it reaches the axon. Then the axon sends the electrical impulses to the form of chemical. That chemical is called as the neurotransmitter. After that, there is a process called as synapse. After that synapse,
It's not even connecting properly.
What is synapse, ma'am?
who is not connecting properly?
Ma'am, what is synapse, ma'am?
Synapse is nothing but a process wherein from the axon, the electrical impulses gets transferred in the form of chemical. That chemical is called as the neurotransmitter, and that chemical will be reached to the next neuron dendritic. That process is called as synapse. Otherwise, it is also called as gap.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now you can see that synapse, as I said, it is a synapse, and the chemicals get transferred from one neuron to another neuron. So for this, you have a video, you can just see this. So this is the neuron. Different neurons are connected to each other.
We can't see anything, ma'am.
And we can't say anything. It's a
not-
blank screen, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Invisible, ma'am.
Only cursor is seen, ma'am.
Some kind of textured surface. Yes, ma'am. Now it came.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Now it's seen, ma'am.
Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
You can see it now.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We can see, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now everyone can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is a neuron. Different neurons are connected. And this is a process of synapse. You can see those bubble-like structures are chemicals which are released to the another neuron. So this process we called it as synapses, and those chemicals are called as the neurotransmitters. So can you see the messages getting transformed through the form of chemicals?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Is that the explanation clear now?
That is
Yes,
real
ma'am.
brain, ma'am.
I'm speaking about the neuron. Is the explanation clear? Yes, that is real brain. I'll just let you know later. I'll explain it later. Now is the nervous system clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
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 Yes,
Yes,
from
ma'am.
the dendritic tip, right? It gets
Yes,
transferred.
ma'am.
Yes, it gets transferred to the receptors, and from the receptors, again it reaches the cell body and reaches the axon, and from the axon, electrical impulses will be transported through the form of chemicals. That process is called as synapses.
Synapse.
Again, that electrical impulses transfer to the next dendritic tip. This is how each neuron is connected to each other. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is purely about the multicellular organism. As you know, the multicellular organism, we consisted of the nervous system. So we have the electrical impulses which is carried through the nerve cells, and you know this will be the faster transmission. The transmission will be faster in case of the animals, or else you can say in case of the multicellular organisms. So my question is, what about the plants now? So this is completely about the animals. We are specialized. We have the specialized tissues, different organs which perform the different roles, right? So what about plants? What about the plants? So whether the coordination takes place in plants.
Yes, ma'am.
So how does the coordination takes place in plants? Any specialized organs are present in the plants? Any specialized organs are present, as we have the specialized organs, different organs which perform the different functions. In case of plants, as you know, only the phloem as well as xylem is present, right? So only the two
Yes,
are
ma'am.
present for the water as well as the food conducting. So we in the plants we can say there is no specialized organs. So in otherwise you can also say there is no nervous tissue which is present in that particular plant. So the coordination, so my question is then how does the coordination takes place? So the same way as you saw the chemicals which gets transferred from one neuron to another neuron, in case of the plants also, the coordination takes place through the chemicals. So in the next classes, we will study about the plants, and when I'm explaining about the plants, I'll just let you know. So what are the chemicals again which is involved in the same types of transmission? Just remember in the plants, there are no specialized organs and there is no nervous tissue in the plants, but still the coordination takes place in the plants through the chemicals. Is that clear with the nervous system, which is including the plants? So as per after studying the nervous tissue, so we will see so how many nerves are present. As you know, the brain is the master center of the cell, so which performs all the functions. And just watch this video.
Ma'am, it's blank.
Of a human brain, one of
Ma'am,
hundreds of
Ma'am,
brains
we're not able to
donated.
see the video.
I'm
We are
not
only
able
able
to
to
see
listen to
anything,
the
ma'am.
audio, ma'am.
Is it
Only audio is heard, no video is not seen.
1 minute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It came.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Play it, ma'am.
This is the right hemisphere of a human brain, one of hundreds of brains donated for medical research in the UK every year to one of 10 brain banks. Now, if I pick it up, intact, the human brain weighs around 3 pounds or 1.5 kilos. It makes up just 2% of the body's weight and yet consumes 20% of the body's energy. It contains 100 billion nerve cells or neurons. Each neuron has 10,000 connections, making a brain network of 1,000 trillion connections. Now that's more complex than any supercomputer, and yet the brain has an electrical output of just 20 watts, enough to power a very dim light bulb. You can see just how delicate and fragile it is. I'll just point out a couple of features. This is the frontal lobe, the command and control center of the brain, while this projection down here is the temporal lobe, involved in language, emotion, and memory. The brain is a masterpiece of evolution and biology, and yet despite all our scientific knowledge, there's still a huge amount we don't know about how the brain works and why it sometimes goes wrong.
Yes, what did you understand by this video?
Brain
Ma'am,
has
we-
10,000 connections, and
Yes.
Brain has
So
over
do-
100 billion neurons. Each neuron has over 10,000 corrections.
and
weighs
there are
only
totally
1.5
1
kg.
trillion and totally like
1,000 trillion.
1,000
trillion.
trillion
It
Yes.
weighs
connections
1.5
in
kgs.
total.
1.5 kgs.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It is 1,000 trillions. So for the
And it
trillions,
consumes 20% of the body's energy.
yes. So when you come
It
across
exerts 20 watts of electrical energy.
yes, 20 watts, right? So when you come across 1,000 trillions, so may I know how many zeros will be present? Anyone?
In what, ma'am?
10 million.
It is mentioned as 1,000 trillions neurons, right? So for
Ma'am,
1,000,
11 zeros.
no,
No, more than that.
yes,
11 or 12, ma'am.
I'm 12.
it is 15 zeros.
Oh.
Yes, again, one more question. It is as you saw that it consumes 20 watts, right? So have you ever know about your tubelets which you are using in home? Have you just seen how many watts of tublet you are using it in the home?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how many watts?
40, 60.
Yes, exactly, right? 36, 40, 50, right? So our human brain has a capacity to consume how many watts?
20.
Yes, 20 watts. Is it clear? 1,000 trillion neurons are connected, which trillions
No.
nothing but 15 zeros. And the next one is the watts. It has a capacity to consume 20 watts. So based on this video, so we will just see the neuron connections. So which was again one invention. So which will look like a fiber. Just wait for the one more video. Everyone is able to watch the video. Yes, everyone is able to watch the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see there are the cables that carry billions of electrical signals between different sections. Please watch the video carefully. So whatever you're seeing the video is it is about the 1,000 trillions neuron. So, and it is transferring the messages to the different parts. So it is all the color representation as well as the neurons, whatever you are
Directions.
doing, it is 1,000 trillion neurons. Yes, whatever you saw the video, as I said, it is nothing but the information about the trillion neurons. And as per, we are just watching the video within a seconds or within a minutes, but it takes years to scan and represent this beautiful data. So is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So it takes years to just scan that particular, the representation and to record that beautiful data. So what did you understand by this video? So have you just observed the different colors of the nerves, which is transferring the different types of messages to the different organs? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So based on this, we will just study about the types of the nervous tissue in humans.
Sangeeta BBL. Did ma'am get disconnected?
Ma'am, are you there?
No, she's not there.
Should we also exit then or wait for
No.
her?
No, no, it is not over yet.
No, this meeting is supposed to end like around 12:20 or something.
Yeah, but see, up,
12:20.
on the above they've given a remaining meeting time 3 minutes and 3 seconds now.
It shows like that always, but the meeting will end at 12:20 only, because every class is supposed to be 40 minutes now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Is a nervous. Yeah, is a nervous tissue as well as the nervous system with the neurons. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can we move to the next concept, that is the classification of nervous system? Yes, when you come across a classification of nervous system in humans, we will classify into two types. The first one is the central nervous system, and coming to the second one, that is the peripheral nervous system.
Did she leave?
I think so.
Yes, I think.
She left. She left.
Less than 1 minute is left. I guess it'll close.
Yeah.
Hey, no more. 10 more minutes is there.
They always
12:20
tell
it
20.
ends.
They always tell 12:20, but it ends before only. Yesterday also same thing happened.
No, yes, it was correct only.
No, it was not
Hands
12:20.
sync.
It was not 12:20. It was
It
earlier.
was 12:20.